Oh, Marty, we gotta go back to the future. Wait, again, we just been there. Well, of course, we're going back to the year 2015. And after this, we're going to go into the future in 2055 to see how Hill Valley is going right now. Why? Because why not? If we're going to celebrate the 40th anniversary of this series, we might as well do a fourth one right here. Wouldn't that be a bad idea? Nope, whatsoever. Okay, then let's go. Let's go back to the future. So what you're saying is you canceled the Jurassic Land review just for me to do a review of an old movie that came out like almost half a century ago? Yep, why? I thought we were only reviewing new movies. That thing died a long time ago, man, so we're reviewing old stuff too. And we've been doing this for years now. What since when? 2 to 3 years? Yeah, 2 years, man. Yeah, the program. What? I will come back right now. I will come back soon. Just wait until I dominate the box office and then you'll be sorry. Man, are you sure you'd be okay about that? Nah, Superman and Fantastic Four are probably gonna take over the whole month. That's a good point. So now what? Well, time to review. Let's go now. Okay, let's go now. You ready? Yep, I am. Okay, for this 4th of July special, happy 4th of July. If anybody actually cares right now, no whatever. But anyways, it feels weird to do a review on Back to the Future because what else is there to say? I remember everybody has just done the same thing, so this might be a short one to do. I guess so. Yep, so anyways, here's our review of Back to the Future for 1985. Keep in mind it's the first one, not all of them. Are we gonna do the rest? I don't know. But this one is just weird, but what I gotta do? Anyways, here's the story. The story is about wanting to fly, meeting with Doc Brown, and just seeing the DeLorean, and they see it working, and then Doc Brown dies, and then just moves to 1955. Well, then Marty McFly somehow altered history by George not meeting with Mom, and his mom now has a house for Marty, which he thinks is Scott McCline. And afterwards, they just meet the dog, and they try to fix all of this by trying to send him out, and then he can't. You know, you need a bolt of lightning for that, and that happens during the clock tower thing. So, and afterwards, they meet to try to get them to stay together, and then it doesn't work out well until like later on because Biff fucks everything up. But mostly he moves on and just and does everything else, and yeah, and everything. And then they go back to the door and save the top tower. And this movie's 40 years old. Just ruin the voice line in the movie because mostly everybody knows the damn movie. Everybody knows the quotes. Everybody knows the references. Everybody knows how it happens. But why bother putting out spoilers? Because if you've never seen the movie, you must know it. You've known about it by now, and everything that happened in the movie. So, anyways, that's pretty much it. So everything turns out, and then we get a sequel bait, which was never meant to be one in the first place. Because it was just gonna be a one-time thing, and then Universal said, "Let's make a sequel and a trilogy because we're gonna do it with or without them." So, and because they know sequels suck, we're still gonna do it anyways. Fuck. Well, we got this. It somehow worked out well. But we're not here to review the trilogy. We're just here to review the first one. So what are my thoughts on the story of the first one? Yep, still holds up. Surprisingly, this still holds up. Actually, it does still hold up. Like, goddamn. Wow. I mean, really, like, wow. This really does hold up. It's still, like, really engaging and, like, still, like, memorable. Like, it's a really memorable story. Like, goddamn, it's just, wow. Like, everything else is just, like, how it is, like, the action, and also, like, how everything works out in the end. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I can safely think about for the story, and that's all I can say for this one. So, yeah. Well, it's weird for me to talk about a Universal thing because we're enemies, but, what are you gonna do? So, anyways, here's the visual effects. So, what are my thoughts on the visual effects? Well, they still hold up, but let's get to it. I think we only know about the visual effects is we'll see how the DeLorean tries to get the effects with the lightning effects from when it hits 88 miles per hour, and that's actually really cool, and that's actually really decent to see in the long run. So, and then afterwards, it just flips up, and yeah. I mean, yeah, there's really nothing else to see. It's just, and then you see how everything works out with photo, like, fading into obscurity, and then the hand disappearing like this. I don't know what I did. I feel like I did something else with that, but I don't want Pal Donald to know about that. So, anyways, I don't think he cares about that. Anyways, he's just trying to move on, and then we see the DeLorean in the end of us flying. We will have flying cars in the future. In 1985, we kind of got that. So Doc Brown was pretty much the very first person to do a flying car, and nobody would do another one since. And that's just weird. I don't know why. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like I'm like running out of stuff to say for this one because and then let's talk about the action. Like you see him riding on the skateboard, which somehow Marty invented it, and just trying to dodge them while you hear the epic music play, and then mostly the action in the end of the movie. You see the door is like pushing by, and then Doc Brown was trying to get this thing connected, but whoops, it drags and whee, and then whoops, and then poosh, the lightning strikes and boing, it somehow survives, and that's pretty much all I could say about for this in the movie, because mostly it's just how the visual effects is just honestly amazing when that happens, like boom, and it's absolutely amazing when it did that. And I really got nothing else to say. So overall, the visual effects somehow still hold up, and I don't know how. So this one might be the longest one we have in this section. I guess so. So let's do it. Anyways, here is the character. So anyway, so let's just go through all of them individually. Let's start with the main one. Christopher Lloyd, Doc Brown. He is the best character, and he's pretty much the coolest character of the whole movie because you want to hang out with this guy. He built a fucking time travel machine, DeLorean. At this point, you really just want to go with him in his time travel adventures. Even though we did that in the second one, but we're not here to talk about that one. So yeah, honestly, he's the coolest character of the movie. So what about Marty McFly? He's pretty much all of us when we see a DeLorean, and we gotta do everything ourselves and see everything. It's like, what the hell am I dreaming or something? It's like, what the hell? Like, yeah. Holy crap, this is weird. He's like a pretty interesting character, just nonetheless, and related. Yeah, I guess so. So yeah, let's talk about the rest. So, and we got are you sitting down? My hands are tired, okay? I like it. Anyways, for this one, I would say, oh, now you're back? Yep, okay. So anyways, let's talk about some of the characters, like Crispin Glover, George McFly, yeah, I know Crispin Glover doesn't really want to talk about the series, if you know what happened in the history, the production, which we'll talk about that in the second one. So yeah, so anyways, we're Google it. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much all I can say for Crispin. George is like the one guy who was like the dweeb was like the one that he was nerdy, like he just and then over time he gets to redeem himself because he never did that, and especially like in the beginning, everything goes back to normal. So yeah, so anyways, after everything that happened, and mostly it just weirded out. So I don't know what to say. So I'm just gonna end it off with I had nothing. So let's talk about the mother. Yeah, I'll talk about the mother. Mother's hot, bro. What? I mean, that's what they're attending, right? I mean, yeah, but she sounded like a fucking stalker in this movie. Like, that's just weird. I don't know if I like it. But I mean, she's hot nonetheless. Shut up! What I'm trying to say, if you see in the beginning, she was like, I'm pretty much stuck with George now for the rest of my life, just after the dance. And then later, when you see Marty's like, that's the one I prefer the most. But after George ended up standing up for himself and defeat Biff in the end, and decides to just yada and just say, and isn't that what's on it? And then you see what happened in the ending. I'm sure the third one they would have everything back to normal, but I don't know. So, but well. So, anyways, I'm just gonna go sit down again. You don't know why these characters always take longer, and our hands are usually tired by that. Okay, good point. So, anyways, for this one, again, Biff, is an interesting boy, I just can say. Yes, he's like the, we're looking at butthead, hello, or something like that, but, I don't know, I don't know, Biff as a villain is just weird, I don't know. I think I find him okay, to be honest, but I think he got better in the second one, because now he feels more like a villain in the second one, but yeah, we gotta do what we gotta do, so I think he's fine, but he slowly becomes the villain over time, so Butthead, call me that all you want, we're not liking Pip, but he's fine, silly, so overall, what do I think of the characters? What about Einstein? He's not really awards into the story. So overall, what do I think about the characters? Honestly, yeah, they're good. But mostly the main one that we hear about is mostly Jordan Doc. I mean, Marty and Doc. Doc and Marty, Rick and Morty. You know, that's how they inspired Rick and Morty, this movie. Wow. Well, you never knew that? I do, but I'm pretty sure none of the viewers know. For sure they know, because they made it, because Christopher Lloyd was in the show one time. Oh, yeah. What about Michael J. Fox? I don't know, talk about him. Why? It's just not, we're just not the right person that I don't talk about. Yeah. So overall, the characters are just good. And that's all I can say nonetheless. Oh, yeah, that's all I can say. Yeah. So, this doesn't feel a little bit obvious what our thoughts would be. And no, not really. Okay, so, overall, what else is there to say about this movie? We already know what we're gonna say. Overall, Back to the Future is one of the greatest movies of all time. The story still holds up, the visual effects still hold up, the characters are mostly good, for the most part. But we all remember it, and it's still iconic to this day. So our recommendation is just, we've already seen it, so I might as well keep on watching it like 5 million times, or 2015 times. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, that's really nothing else to say. You want to add anything? No, not really. So yeah, our rating for this is pretty much obvious. It's pretty much a 9. You're expecting me to go 10? Nope, it's a 9. Because mostly Biff, that's why. And yeah, so anyways, and some other stuff like the mom against stalker levels of creepy, but I think that's the point. So that's why Disney didn't do it. So yeah, anyways, so yeah, that's pretty much all I could say for safely say for this. Yeah, movie, and my hands are tired. You want to sleep? Yeah, I guess so. It's 4th of July. I just want to watch fireworks. Oh, okay, you do you. I'm gonna stay the fuck away from you now, though. I wonder how the dinosaur is feeling after now we're doing Jurassic Land review. I guess you can figure this out. Yep. You're gonna watch fireworks? Well, mostly it's like the sunset right now. It's probably gonna happen in like a couple hours. Well, I guess you can enjoy it then. Yep, I guess I will. I'm just hoping nothing goes wrong. I highly doubt that. Guys, you gotta be honest with you. I'm gonna have to take both of you guys back to the future. Why? We just didn't reveal the movie. I told you in the past. Yep, but that's kind of ruins the movie, the flow of the movie. So me and Marty went to the year 2015, and for some kind of reason, our dinosaur went up to us soon enough. Like for some reason, and for some reason, he went in the DeLorean and somehow altered history, and now for some reason, he's running for president. Well, what? Yep, all because you didn't review Jurassic Land or Jurassic World 4. Why do you guys call it Jurassic Land anyways? I don't know, the third one was supposed to be like the conclusion of the Jurassic World trilogy, so why do we need a 4th one? Make it a quadrilogy. That's a good point, but honestly, Jurassic World feels like a much more marketable name, to be honest, but I can see your points. Anyways, I'm gonna need to take both of you guys to the future in the year 2015, and we're gonna get this fixed out sort of no matter what. Shouldn't we save this for like the second one? Nope, because I highly doubt we're gonna do it or bring this up again. So let's go. Okay, you wanna do it? Yeah, I guess not. Let's just do it. Alright.